Hey everybody, it's Robin from Roaming with Rover. This is Finish It Friday. Well, I feel like I've been working a lot. I mean, a lot this last week. And then when I started gathering stuff together to show you, I feel like I didn't have a heck of a lot to show you. So I guess I'll just show you what I got, and that'll be that. So what have I been working on? What have I been working on? I have been working a little bit on the wedding shawl. There you go. Does that look like a shawl? You're starting to see some of the, yeah, I like it. It's so pretty. So pretty. Starting to see some of the stitch work in there. And it's super long, which is what we wanted after we went through all of that to do about the length. I think we finally got it figured out. I think. I don't know. What do you think? Is that long enough? It's going to have to be. It just has to be. That's all there is to it. So this is the body of the shawl right there. And this is the arm part. The sleeve part is single crochets. The whole thing will be single crochets. So I think I decided that was a nice length for the sleeve. So there to about there. And if she wants to roll it up, she can. She doesn't have to, whatever she wants to do. And I don't hardly work on this at all because I don't like to take it around with me because it's white and silk and I just don't want it to get all messed up. But this is it. So I only really work on this when I'm sitting at home and not doing 100 million other things. And I'm still obviously on my first skein of yarn. But this is my second skein and this is my first skein. So you can see it's definitely using up some yarn. I may end up having to order some more. I have a total of 4 skeins, so we'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes. So that's that. Look at the little bag. Is that too cute? I made that little bag. I love it. I love it. I just, where did it go? Where's the camera? There we go. I just love that little design on there. I think that's so cute. And I've been working a very lot on the elfin squares. I have all but one, I think, of my, I have a piece of paper in here with notes written on it. Of course, I'm not going to be able to find that. Why would I? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. 18. I have 18 of the regular ones done. And that are these. 18 of these done. And then I finally found a pattern that I liked. Gosh, I hope this is going to work. I found the pattern that I like for the second square, and that's this one. And you can see it's got the little bumps in it. There, now you can see the design. I don't know. Right there, there's the design. So I really like this design. But now sitting here looking at it, I'm wondering, I guess that's just the way it went. These blocks look way smaller than those blocks. I'm gonna have to do some measuring. But I think I decided that these were gonna get a little bigger. Ugh. It's a little bit bigger. I'm gonna have to do some measuring. But anywho, this is what I've been working on, is these blocks, the secondary ones, because again, I'm concerned I'm gonna run out of yarn. So I wanted to get a ways along on these before I ran out of yarn and had to figure out what the heck I was going to do. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6 of these done, of the second kind of square. And boy, that one's big. I've got 6 of those done and 18 of the other ones. So that I can be mindful of how much yarn that I have. So I am coming along, and I've been working on these a lot when I'm just sitting and or talking or in a place where I can't concentrate. Here at the shop when I'm working, I can't concentrate. There's too much going on. So if I get to work on anything at all, it's something like this. And I've been taking these to the kids' ball games. I've been when I'm having my Zoom meetings, I can sit and work on these. When I'm on a live, I can sit and work on these. So that's why I've been having a lot of time to work on these blocks. That's it. That's it. Well, I'm doing my knit square of the month, and I thought I brought one. I did. I know I brought one. What did I do with it? Because I grabbed one to show you guys. Oops, there goes my yarn and my hook. Maybe I left it sitting. Maybe I left it sitting. Oh, here it is. Okay, so this is one of the square of the week. My knit square of the week for the, is it anthology? I think it's called the Anthology Knit Along. We're coming towards the end on that thing, so yeah, it's amazing. But I can definitely see that my knitting is getting better. I'm having fewer and fewer problems and fewer mistakes in there. And then when I do find a mistake, I can usually fix it, which is much better than it was in the past. So we've got that. This is something else I had to work on this week. I had a grand surprise us and say, hey, we're gonna get married in a couple of weeks. And so I had to quick hurry and get something done for her. And so I found this little kit. And that was a little kit, and he did that design and put their birth or their wedding date and their initials over here, their initials and the wedding date. So I felt like I had to hurry quick and do some. I couldn't do anything big for them, but I did get this done, and I've already got it put away, and so I couldn't show you the finished product, but I can show you what it looks like, and that's what it looks like. And I really, really like it. Of course, this is cross stitch. I like to do cross stitch. That was kind of my first thing. I want to say I got this from Hirschner's, this kit, but it's the Bothy threads. I really like their designs. I like the style of stuff that they do. And a lot of their stuff is in that style. So I spent 3 or 4 days just focusing on that. And I think it turned out very, very pretty. I'm very pleased. If I can figure out a way, I took a picture, and if I can figure out a way to transfer it into this video, I will do that. But y'all know me, and there's a very good chance that that's not going to happen. I did do a little shopping for fabric, and let me pick this up off the floor, this yarn that I just dropped on the floor. This is all that's left out of the ball I'm working on. And I just started that. I did pick up some more fabric for making bags. And I always like to show you guys when I get cool new fabric. I'm pretty excited about some of these. I'm going to stick this in with these squares because I work on these all the time, so I will definitely be able to find them. So I had picked this up a while ago, the cool bees. I know a lot of people like the bee fabric. And then I found this to go with it. So I thought that would make a really nice set with the bees. So those two are a set. And then I found this. I wanted something fallish, pumpkin-y, but not necessarily Halloween or Thanksgiving, but definitely fall. So I got that pumpkin with this as the back. I really like this one. And I don't know if you can tell, but that gold is just a little sparkly looking. And I like that the pumpkins are purple and green and white and just cream and all different kind of colors, not your basic orange. But I really like this set. That's gonna make a pretty bag. And I thought, boy, if this one's not me, I might have to have one out of this. There's your latte, and it does say, this one has the pumpkin, so it doesn't say pumpkin spice, but it's implied. And then all the little goodies, and where's that one? There's one of the donuts on here that is, here it is, here's one. You see that little donut, there's heart-shaped. I love that. I thought it was, and there's some cocoa, and just all kinds of fun little designs on here. Just, I thought this was a super fun fabric. And again, some more of this to go with it. Love, love, love it. Love, love, love it. Oh, and this one says cider. So the one says latte. Oh, this one says pumpkin spice. That says pumpkin spice there. And I just saw one that said cider. Oh, right here. That says apple cider. Isn't that just too cute? I just love this fabric. And I know you guys remember that I had gotten this fabric a few weeks ago, the granny score fabric. But look what I found. Look what I found. I found it in a different color. So now we have the option of either the black background or the reddish, the kind of rusty red background. And I thought that kind of looked autumny. So you've got your choice of those two colors now. And this is one that I don't think you guys saw before. I'm in the process of cutting it out, and I thought, well, I would show it to you. Canada. So I got some Canada fabric. Super nice. And local colleges. WSU, Washington State University Cougars, go Cougs. So we got some cougar fabric, which I'm going to pair with this. I think those two look really good together. Yeah, that looks good together. And Eastern, which I could not believe I found this fabric. So if you're local to here, EWU, Eastern Washington University, Eastern Eagles, I've never seen this before. And when I've told people at the fabric stores about this, they're like, wow, I've never seen Eastern fabric before. So this was a catch. I was very happy to get this. And I'm also going to put that with this one. I just think that works out perfect. Yep. And another local college, Gonzaga. Gonzaga University. Go Zags. You've probably heard of our basketball team. So there's the Gonzaga fabric. Isn't that so cool? Yeah, I love this fabric. I don't know which one I love more. I was more excited to get the Gonzaga or the Eastern Eagles, but both of those are just amazing to have been able to pick up. So again, as always, if you see something that you want to have a bag made out of, just give me a holler and we'll talk. These ones cost more than the average fabric, these college ones. So they might be $1 or $2 more, but give me a holler and we can talk about it. I might be able to get pictures of this put up on the on the Instagram pretty quick. I will not be putting these up on the website, but I can throw them up on my Instagram and people will be able to see it there. So that is literally everything that I have been working on this week. I'm getting ready to cut some vinyl for the front of these. Let me show you how that comes. The vinyl is very tricky to work with because it comes in these huge rolls. There we go, the huge roll like that. And I don't have a lot of space in my house to play with stuff like this. So I brought it here so I could lay it out on the table and cut it that way. And that's what I'm getting ready to do. I'm ready to cut that out. So I just lay it all out like this and measure the size of the pieces that I want and give it a go. And I double, triple, quadruple check my measurements every single time I make a cut. Every single time. Because the last thing I want is for these to be too short when I'm doing my sewing. That is not a good idea in my mind. So that would be just right, so that I would grab that. I've got it all measured out. Grab my cutter. It cuts easily. It's just a matter of having it laid out is the problem. And then I will go down the line and do all the rest of it. So I've got to have some space to work to cut this. I've done it at home. It is not fun. Not fun at all. So let's just double check my measurements. Pretty good. Pretty good. And then I'll fold that aside, move it on down, and cut it again. And I'll make several of these cuts so that I've got a bunch ready to go. So that's it. That's how I get the big pieces of that cut, and because I don't have room at home. And I do cut the fabric at home. I've tried to do it here, and I end up the tabletops are too high here. They end up hurting my back. And I've tried it over at that table, and it works pretty okay. I do have more room to work over there, but I still kind of need an in-between size, something that's taller than that, but shorter than that. That 6 inches makes a big difference on my back when I'm hunched over like this for 4 hours. Yeah, but that's where I'm at, and that's what this week has been. And the next few days is all making bags, bags, bags. I want to get at least 20 bags made in the next few days. So next week, all you may see is bags, but hopefully I'll have a bunch done to show you. That would be nice. So anyway, that's it for this week. Thank you so much. That's what's going on this Finish It Friday. Nothing finished. Nothing gonna be finished for a while. Everything I'm working on, I've got a long ways to go. Yeah, even those squares, I've got a long ways to go on those. But I'm making good progress. And I was super worried about getting those done in time for the November time frame. So I'm chugging along on them. I'm doing all right. I'm not worried now like I was before. I'll be okay. So anywho, that's it for this Finish It Friday. Thank you guys so much for popping in, and we will see you next week. Bye-bye. Please subscribe. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. And we're